Good morning, everybody. This is a reading I wanted to share with you. It's my masculine, feminine, divine union spread. Not, don't get it confused with this whole twin idea because you're both polarities, masculine and feminine. There's much importance for you to pay attention to both sides. The shifting that I'm witnessing here is the feminine, who's coming up as blossoming abundance and financial constraints. It's being at odds with, within the feminine regard, personal value is coming into play, knowing you're deserving, but at the same time, there's a doubt, a shadow of doubt that comes in with financial constraints. Now, on the feminine side of this reading, which is not exclusive to women, it's showing more of a practical stance on, let me just move these forward, a practical stance on the world at large as it stands. Whereas the internal workings, the creativity, the abstract, all those things that categorize that elusive yin energy, abundance, financial constraints, if you're being very literal, it's starting to take note of what you've actually manifested in this world. And it's seemingly opposite of the true nature. Not true nature, but the known nature, the typical nature of the feminine aspect. It's like you can see all of this abundance, know that it is yours, but then there's shadow of doubt. And I'm going to show you the oracle cards that came up with the feminine aspect. Upright. This dude, oh, there's a 22 there. This dude is reminiscing, going through his old memory bank of lovers and different people in the roles they played in life, in this person's life. And it's kind of bittersweet when they're looking back at it and those commitments that they've had to people, whether it's family, friends, any type of commitment to certain people or a sense of obligation to people, and at the cost of their financial security. And this is the feminine. Like, what have I given? What have I received? What have I sacrificed? What have I put forth? Do I yield results on my investment? What's the rate of return? Those practical things. Where is the proof of this abundance if this is what I'm physically seeing? It's not typical for the feminine regard to weigh things up. Oh, wow. Okay. Not typical for the feminine to weigh things up in that practical manner. Those are more so masculine traits. The shift has occurred where if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. It is a known fact to me. Well, I won't say fact, but it is a known energy to me that when you're in alignment with another, or with people you're committed to in family, business, friendship, that abundance, it flows. But if there are places where I am insufficient or have not been growing, I have to reevaluate the way I once saw my vows, my commitments, to other people, to a place of work, to where I'm spending my energy, where I'm spending. This is just the feminine side now. This is just the yin. This is just the abstract, the creative, the internal, the intimacy, the nurturing. That's the only, that's what's coming up for the feminine. 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 And it's not gender specific. It's actually two aspects of one person. You can see is it an outside